The next plan we're going to look at is chase plan. Chase plan, we're going to produce exactly what is demanded. So we have to then convert that production required into production rate per day. Now the production required for second month onwards is going to be the same as the demand. So that's what chase is. Produce only what is demanded. But for the very first time period, you have to adjust for the initial conditions. So production for first period is demand for first period, okay, minus you have to adjust for the initial conditions. Initial inventory minus safety stock. Okay. So remember, our initial inventory is 25 and safety stock is 20. So 900 minus 25 minus 20. So that will give you 895. So these are the production quantities. Now let's compute the production rate required. So first one is 895 divided by 22, and that is equal to 41. 700 divided by 18, that is 39. And then we can compute it in the same fashion. 38, 57, 68 and 55. So now we can look at the hiring and firing, increase and decrease. So the first month we compare it against the initial condition. So initial condition, this is given the previous production rate, the current production rate before the beginning of January is 40. So from 40 we have to increase it by 1 unit a day, and then going from January to February we have to decrease the production rate by 2, and then again decrease by 1 more unit, and for April we have to increase it by 19, 38 to 57, and then 11, and then final month we have to decrease by 13. So we then sum this, the total increases along the 6 months and the total decreases over the same period, 6 months, is 16. Now the total production here is 6195. Now we'll compute the costs. Here you could look at the number of workers needed for each production rate in the different months and then compute the wages in that fashion. But we will use a quicker method, and that is we will simply take the total production units. So total production times cost per unit. So that is 6195. Now cost per unit, we calculated that here in the second page. So these are the factors I said at that time that we will need when we work the problems out. So what is the cost of producing an item in regular time? So that is $16 a unit. So multiply by $16 and you get 99,120. Okay. So no overtime, no subcontracting. Now hiring cost will be 31 units times $300. So that is 9,300. And then 16. So that's 31 times 300. And then 16 times 600. So that will give us 9,600. Carrying cost, even though we are not going to have any inventory increases or decreases from month to month, but we have the safety stock. So there is a safety stock of 20 units. So that will be safety stock times 6 months times $5 per unit per month. Safety stock 6 months and $5. So safety stock is 20 units, 6 months, $5. So that will give us $600. So that will be 118,620.